Well, good morning. It's July 22nd. The temperature dropped precipitously last night. I had to wake up and put a puffy on and climb into my sleeping bag instead of draping it over me. We got to camp here pretty early, and I did not want to move on. I was tired. You know, we were so early that we could have easily slapped in another. We had plenty of time to do more miles, but I just didn't have it in me. But today I was thinking maybe we want to put the burner on and hike a little slower and go a little longer. Hoppy is being very, very gracious with me as far as, yeah, you set the pace, get up front, you know, you're up front, you're the slow guy, you can do it, and we'll do this together. And he's just really being supportive as hell, which to me is just a super act of love and kindness. Can't appreciate him enough. So making me a better hiker easily, because I'm not putting enough faith in myself at this point. You know, it's normal. That's normal. You know, when you first start out on a through hike like this, you bite off more than you can chew in the beginning, and then you're too conservative toward the end. So I think if I slow down just a smidge, which would probably kill poor Hoppy, we can make a 27-mile day, possibly, depending on the terrain. It keeps going in and out of crap. You know, you hit nice flat level, beautiful trail, and then it just turns into roots, rocks, and bogs, and they become very complicated and ankle twisting, and they exhaust you. They completely exhaust you. Also, from here on out, we're going to be doing some fords, like real up to your navel sort of stream crossings, not like the one I just did. So that's going to be challenging as well. Today we got some uphill to do, and after we get the hills done, you know, hills like as in a couple thousand feet, then we will be able to, we're on trail. We'll be going downhill. I hear though that even on the downhill it's going to be kind of nasty, so near Moxie Pond, but there's a chance we might make it to a hostel today instead of a shelter, and that would be dreamy. Anyway, we're starting our climb, so put you away. I think that's the next bump we're going over, way far out there. We got a long day, but I actually have a view here. Hoppy's in front, so we gotta fly. They're already leaving me in the dirt. Sorry for panning so fast, but they're going. I've been doing a lot of rock hopping, couldn't film. A lot of steep up and downs, a lot of granite domes. The sun's kind of messing with me. It bounces off my glasses, and that makes it hard to see where my feet are going. So a little bit of hazardous, but that's the fun part of being up early in the morning. You get the sun in your eyes. The temperature is about 50, so it's as perfect as it can get for doing hills. I literally have gloves on. It got really chilly last night. I had to put my park on and zip up the sleeping bag. When I set my tent up last night, there was like a bazillion slugs all over everyone, and weird little nooks and crannies. So this morning, before I folded up, I ensured myself that there weren't any slugs in little cracks and crevices. It's kind of creepy. Some of them were flattened out completely from me rolling up the tent on them. and they were still alive. They secrete an orange goo when they get stressed to protect themselves. So I got all these orange spots all over everything. But yeah, that was bizarre. We got a couple of hills. We just finished one. It was about 1,300 feet climb. You know, a mile per 1,000 foot type. I think the next one's a little less angle to it. At least on the backside coming down, it'll be easier. We got Hoppy out front. Next is Kaleidoscope. And then there's me. I don't know why Kaleidoscope let Hoppy get in front, because man, now we got Hop. He falls asleep and gets his pace going, and it's brutal. I need to save energy. My plan today was to go a little bit slower, you know, slow the group down just a smidge, so I have energy at the end of the day to finish. And they're like, no. I think they have more faith in me than I do. But damn, even my feet are getting skinny. It's probably a good reason to finish this thing early, because I am diminishing quickly. And I do need to get off trail. It's so close that I don't even realize how close it is. I'm in denial right now. I don't realize I need to get plane tickets, and I need to start organizing my escape from Maine. This is crazy, dudes. It's crazy, absolutely crazy. They want me to do 25-mile days for 4 days in a row to get through the 100-mile wilderness, and at the butt end of it is Katahdin. So Katahdin is a 4,000 or 5,000 foot climb in about 4 or 5 miles. So it is significant and going to be the hardest climb on the AT, even more so than the Mahoosuc Arm. So just because of the length of it, it's not the difficulty during. It's just that it never ends. It literally goes up into the clouds straight up. So hoping for the best. I don't know if I have that kind of power in me. I would do the 100-mile wilderness in 5 days, and even that would be challenging, flat as it is. But we got nothing but roots, rocks, and bogs, so the trail's never not complicated. Double negatives. Yeah, the trail's complicated. It's always rooted up, rocked up, and bogged up. So if it was like regular trail, then, you know, I might have a chance at it. Like this is starting to feel like regular trail right in here. But the roots keep you guessing. The rocks keep you guessing. You have to concentrate. You can't just put your feet where you want them. The trail tells you where to put your feet. Yeah. Whew. These kids, man, they fly. All the guys my age are back in the shelter going like, you really hiking with these guys? I'm like, yeah, sort of. Near them. Hiking near them. Used to. So we're ready for a resupply at Shaw's. We're going to go into town tomorrow, or maybe tonight. If we feel like doing 27 miles today, we can get in. It's kind of a late in, but we could get into Shaw's tonight, but I'm thinking tomorrow. And then I would like to zero, but that would really throw off Hoppy. But I think, you know what else would throw him off is if I couldn't do 425s. So I want to bite off what I can chew and get her done. And I would like to do it with him, but I don't want to ruin his goals, you know. So I'm kind of torn there. It's just up and down all day long here. trail's quite complicated. These things wear you out, and then you got to do the big climbs. Don't put you away. It's easier to hike without it. Well, I found a flat spot to put your tent. You first. No moose. Thank God. The boys are way out ahead of me. I stopped to drink some water, check where we're at, and things like that, and so pee. And if they're traveling at the same speed as me, which is impossible, they're going faster, I won't see them again until they take a break. So I haven't seen hide or hair of anybody in quite a time. So I'm gonna hike my own hike. We'll get to where we're going at the end of the day or lunchtime when we see them there. But I'm gonna have to take a snack break here soon, even though we're only 2 hours into it. Gone 5 miles, not easy ones either. And we got a climb ahead of us that's pretty big, so. And the trail remains complex all the time. So you don't get to choose any foot placements at all. Ooh, water from that bog. Yeah. Maybe it's going to the bog. That's better. Anyway, I'll pick a different spring to get my water from. So we got a pretty long day today. We've been driving pretty hard. And I think every time I make the miles, Hoppy's like, whoa, well, if you can do that, you can do this. I'm like, oh, no. Maybe after a day of rest. But I'd like to keep up on his plan because that way I can get out of here earlier. I would like to summit with Heike or K2 and Hoppy all together. That'd be cool, but I don't think any of that's going to happen. I do need to get off this trail. It's just I gotta live. This damn thing's trying to kill me. I got pretty close to 0 body fat, which is fine. You know, I look like a marathoner now from Ethiopia. But we're gonna recover. What it means is when I get back to Alabama, I can eat all the pulled pork I want. Yeah. So that's gonna be good. Yeah, my stomach's growling, so I think I should probably stop and get a snack, even though the boys are gonna keep going until they get to the top of the hill. Okay, put you away. Lots of roots and rocks coming up this hill. Oh, good. Oh, my legs are useless right now, and I'm only halfway through my day. I pushed way too hard this morning. Looks like a nice place to hang out during a rainstorm. Anyway, I think I got another mile of bog cliffs and roots and rocks. Well, we are getting close to the top, I guess. I don't know. You see the skirt? Maybe a false summit coming up here. Anyway, I'm knackered. So I'm gonna need a lunch break that's significant. Ate as many blueberries down there as I could. They don't insatiate, but they sure taste good. So anyway, once we get up on this hill, It's mostly downhill for the rest of the day. A long, slow decline, kind of like life. The path is supposed to become groomed and cleaned as opposed to this side of the mountain, which is, well, this stuff. I'll put you away now. So I think those are the Bigelows. 2 sets of doubles. Way back there. So we put in a lot of miles. Holy crap, we're right next to the windmills over here. Yeah, we did put in a lot of miles. I'm nearing the top right now. Just wanted you to see the cairns going off in the distance. Once we get that last cairn, there'll be another mountain. Less steep though. Well, we're at the top of Moxie Bald. I'm not sure if we can see Katahdin from here. I doubt it. 100 miles away. That don't seem right to see it from here, but that'd be kind of exciting if you could. It would be a lone bump in a long, flat area. It did exist visually here. We got a 100-mile wilderness that snakes along. So. Kind of chilly up here. Feels good right now. I give it a minute and it'll be cold again. There we go. One rotation. Well, we're on the other side of Moxie Bald. Starting our descent. Thought I'd catch this while I can. Might be a better view later, but you know how that goes. Catch it while you can. Sure. Today's downhill for sure, for sure. Should be easy to get some miles. Or break an ankle. Keep going in and out of these long boulder fields. Some of them last for a quarter mile. Not much better when the boulders stop, the mud kicks in. Far less root action though. These river rocks are round and they move around under your feet, or you slide off of them real easy. Nothing we haven't seen before. And we will definitely see again. I'm pooped. We've got 6 miles to go. Still early. But I am knackered. I blew off all my energy this morning trying to keep up with a bunch of crazy people. I guess I'm not cut out for this stuff, that's all. I did 4 days of this, pretty good. But I need a recovery period now. I'm afraid that the 100-mile wilderness is just going to be nothing but this stuff, and they want to do 25-mile days, which is what I would like to do. I know what my body's going to give me. I have to do it at my pace, so not at their 3-mile-an-hour pace. I just can't maintain that. I hung in there yesterday pretty well, but it probably wasted me for today. The last thing I want to do is spend all my energy trying to keep up for the 100-mile wilderness to turn around and face Katahdin. And yeah, that would suck. So I want to have something to give to that mountain so I can make it. You only get one shot at it. If you miss your window, You have to wait till next year. Which I could do, but it would still be in a calendar year, but no, it wouldn't. It wouldn't. Katahdin opens late. So I don't know why to do that. The locals can go up and down it all they want, but the through hikers get one shot. I'm waiting to see if we cross a road up here. That'll mark a mile 0.7. Take a little break. Feeling like I need it. My right ankle, the sprained one, is swelling up. And I didn't take ibuprofen last night, and I didn't take any this morning. Which is like, hey, this is cool. But I'll be taking some pretty soon. I die. You'd fall on face first, that's not good. Snag down a root or misstep on a rock and bam, down you go. Had plenty of those. Don't like them. Just want to get out of this thing alive, you know? Want to finish it and finish it healthy-ish. I know I'm deteriorating. But at the same time, still kicking butt. Trying to. I texted Kimber, Mark Kimber, in hopes he could help me again with airplane tickets. I just got to figure out when I can finish this project. If I am off a day or two, it'll throw off the airplane tickets. So I think I'm going to take a day off after I finish, or maybe two. When I finish at a hostel, and then see if I can arrange for a ride to get to the airport, and that way it's safer than if I try to do like, well, let's say the 28th I'm done, the 29th I can get on a plane. I don't think so. So I might still be out here on the 29th and the 30th. So I can't give them a date yet, but I will figure it out when I get to Shaw's tomorrow. Shaw's is our last hostel on this side of Katahdin. And they'll give me all the lowdown on what's going on and what I should do as far as finishing. And I do want so very much to finish. Okay, fun. I'm stuck fording another stream. I hope. I'd hate to get across it and find out that it's not the trail. But yeah. Putting on the water shoes.